My name's Luke Hart. I'm a sculptor and turning into a performance artist. I live and work in London in the UK. I'm in Kitchener for Kafka, working with a new piece called Walking with Synthetic Being 7. It's got a sort of nickname Peg Leg, just for quite obvious reasons. Here to get some of this synthetic flesh and these abstract forms out in public, moving, animated, articulated, sort of thing. At a certain point, beyond the fact that it's sort of visually arresting, there is a point where you can say it is basically just flesh, and it's familiar enough, I think, as human skin, human flesh, even though the form is completely unfamiliar. I think it can be familiar enough that you can just say it's really just the idea of flesh walking. And that's the simplest answer that I've been able to give. Body hair grows in certain patterns, right? Skin has certain textures and colors and translucencies. So you've got a rule system there that as long as you stick to that rule system in a certain way, then you can achieve that level of detail while completely playing around with the rest. You know, so I don't think that you don't need 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head, or even any orifices to make something instinctively feel human. Even though the form is very alien to what we know as the human body. Reactions to these things have always been a mixture of complete repulsion and a sort of allure, a sort of odd car crash allure type thing that people want to stare. There's a certain sort of sensuality of them, and at the same time, an uncomfort level. I'm just sort of learning how people start to live with arts in the public. If the same people seeing the same thing every day start to accept it, start to sort of see it, and then the next guy who comes along is confused, and then you see someone sort of explaining in whatever explanation they've come up with, which are things that I wish I could hear more of, is other people's explanations without me prompting anything. I have gotten a sense in some ways of some of the people asking some questions that maybe not anger, but maybe just a profound confusion that I can't resolve through what I'm saying, through the responses that I have to.
What the hell is that?
This is a performance piece for Kafka this year, and it's a synthetic abstract piece of flesh.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, sure you can.
Ooh.